Hello world, I'm Joey Arnold. Today, I want to tell you how I Oreo'd Oreo. I Oreo'd Oreo. This is one of the stories from my life. Back when I was a little a Yoshi. Back before I met Peter Pan. No, actually, I've met Peter Pan before. He came right through this window a long time ago. You probably think none of those things happened, but I did have a guinea pig. And I was about 13 years old, and it was before Y2K and 2000, you know, the year 2000, the 2000s, and it was like so long ago, like more than 15 years ago. It was about 1999 or 98, and I was just a little Yoshi. That's like a dinosaur in the Mario Brothers. If you don't know, they're video games made by Nintendo, but I'm not here to tell you about dinosaurs or dragons or Mormons or leprechauns. There's a lot of things I like to talk about and a lot of things I could tell you about, but I don't know if I have time to tell you about those things. But today, I do have time to tell you about how I Oreo'd Oreo. Now, you know what an Oreo is. It's a cookie. If you don't know, hey, it's so good. It's almost as good as ice cream. I can eat tubs and tubs of ice cream. Then I'll become like Ted Roosevelt, one of the American presidents who became so fat, so big. Was his name Ted Roosevelt? Or, hey, which president was he? I don't know. I don't remember. Let me call Lifeline. If you want to live for a long time, you better not eat and get obese and become really fat. Why is my mom so fat? Just kidding. Anyways, Lifeline, okay? Lifeline. Who wants to win a millionaire, okay? That's, you know, it's another TV show where it's like a game show and you want to win money. You go on it and you try to answer some questions and you win the money if you get all the questions right, okay? So, anyways, Lifeline. A lifeline is when you call somebody when you're on the TV show, and they can answer the question for you, like you call your mother or your father. So I'm gonna call somebody right now. Ring, ring, ring. Hey, who was that fat president, brother? Well, I think he was Ted Roosevelt. No, I don't know. Anyways, the lifelines is not gonna help me. So I can't really tell you everything. I don't know everything. I don't have time to tell you everything, even if I did know everything. And why would you even want to know everything? But I'm pretty sure you want to know about Oreo. Now, first of all, you need to know that an Oreo cookie is really good. And what makes it special is that it's black and white. You got the cream in the middle of the cookie. It's like a sandwich, like bummy. Like a sandwich is like a cracker with the cream in the middle, the white cream in the middle. Almost like ice cream, but it's not. It's some kind of cream, like whipped cream or something. It's really good and pretty good. But then if you have too much of it, or they say too much of anything, it's gonna kill you or hurt you, or you become too addicted to it, and then you have a problem like gambling or smoking or girls or something like that. Oh brother, that becomes pretty crazy. But anyways, it's pretty good. That's all you need to know. That Oreo cookies are, it's some kind of dessert, not a desert, but a dessert. A desert is a hot place or cold place that doesn't have a lot of rainfall, but dessert is what you have after dinner, you know, the last meal of the day, and it's pretty good. And so if you can have ice cream and pie, that's good. And if you want a snack, hey, you can have Oreo cookies. Now, once upon a time, when I was a little tadpole next to a beaver is a girl that I knew, Amber. I called her a beaver, but a cute one. But I don't know why I put those two things together. But I do know that I had a guinea pig, and it was the first guinea pig that I ever had. Before that, I had a bunch of mice, and I stuck them in a tree, and they fell off and died. And you know, a bunch of crazy things that happened in my life. I was born in America in 1985. My name is Joey Arnold, if you don't know. And I had a guinea pig, and I named him Oreo. And long story short, his name was Oreo. The end. You happy? Okay, there's more to the story. Okay, so it's like his name is Oreo, and he's bigger than mice, and so you have to take care of the guinea pig like more than just the mice, but basically it's the same. So I'm kind of exaggerating about the responsibilities, but I just felt like this takes a lot to be like a responsible parent. Like I'm like a parent to the guinea pig, and it's almost like I'm like a teenager. You know, I'm like 13 years old, and it's before I went to high school, and I was still in homeschool, and I was feeling like I was getting older, and I felt like I was almost like a grown-up, and I could do anything like Peter Pan, except I was growing up. And so, you know, I had adventures, and I was growing up and taking up responsibilities. But oh man, you know, that guinea pigs go to the bathroom, and it just feels like, you know, you have to take care of them, so they have to go to the bathroom. They have to go to the bathroom on the newspaper underneath their cages, their home, and so you have to put newspaper underneath the cages. But in the morning, it's like, you know, I have some new newspaper, the Oregonian. It's the newspaper that I read, and in the morning I read it instead of reading the Bible, and I'm reading the sports section, and I really like to read about the sports, especially basketball. I like to find out what the Portland Trail Blazers are doing in the NBA, National Basketball Association, and I'm reading it, and then I feel like, you know, I don't want to like clean the cases. I guess I can wait a minute, and then it's gonna, like, you know, eventually I'll be done reading it, and then I can clean up my friend's home, my pet's home, and everything will be fine. But it just felt like it was still a lot of work, and then sometimes, like, I would move the cage to a different place, and so I would move my guinea pig and his home to different parts of our house, our trailer, a mobile home park in the ghetto. I call it the ghetto. That's what some people call it. Grew up in the ghetto, man, and when I moved it around to different places, my siblings would complain, and I didn't know what to do. And eventually, at one point, you know, like, it was in different parts of the house, like maybe my sister's room, and out in the living room, and in the hallway, and people would complain. My family would complain because, oh, your guinea pig smells, and it was pretty bad. Oh, so bad. And I tried to find ways to solve those problems. I think I'm talking mostly about my mice. I had a bunch of mice, and they kept on having babies like rabbits, and they're like bats with no wings, and they're like rabbits because they multiply. There's just so many of them. They're like those gobbly creatures from Star Trek, their original series, where this like, it's like the Tomigasis or the Gerbils or the what do you call those monsters, or the gremlins? They just keep on coming out of nowhere because they keep on splitting like germs or bacteria or virus. There's this, you know, you start out with one, and then tomorrow there's 2, and then there's 4, and then there's 8, and then there's like so many of them. And so the mice was harder to deal with because we just got a couple at the pet store, and then all of a sudden we had so many of them. With the guinea pig, we only had one. I only had one, so I had to take care of him. And her actually was a girl, and her name's Oreo because she was black and white, and I had her in a case, like on like a counter, or like on a desk, or on a shelf in my room, across from my bunk bed. I slept on the top bunk. My brother slept on the bottom bunk, and I don't know where my brother was at the time. He was probably at school. No, well, I don't know. See, at night, I decided to like take my guinea pig out because, you know, like, it was like a Tuesday night, and Oreo, she was screaming, she was yelling, and so she's like, you know, female, like a girl, and I felt like, oh, how are you doing? Oh, are you okay? And she was like, no, I'm not okay. I'm feeling so bad. Won't you just take care of me? I feel so horrible inside. And oh, I want you to hold me. I know that you can hold me. Take care of me. Please, Joey. Joey Arnold. Take care of me. Love me. Hold me forever. And I was like, I'm a man. Peter Pan had Wendy. Batman had Robin. Sounds a little gay. But, you know, like, everybody has somebody. And it's good to have somebody in your life, and you want to have that. And it's wonderful and it's beautiful. So I wanted to take care of her, but at the same time I felt angry and sad, and I was thinking to myself and trying to tell the guinea pig, hey, after all I've done for you, this is how you feel? You're not thankful? You don't appreciate that I change your diapers, or, you know, I clean your cage, I take care of you, I give you food, I give you water, I give you shelter, I give you company, I give you companionship, I give you encouragement, I talk to you, I love you, like a lover, like Romeo and Juliet. And I love you as deeply as a young teenage boy can, who hasn't gone through puberty yet. And so I felt like betrayed by my own pet, and I felt really, really bad about that. And it's just so sad. I was so sad, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna take you out. So I took her out, and I slept with her. So that must have been almost the first girl I ever slept with. And overnight too, almost like hotel, boom, boom. Except my house, boom, boom, but no boom, boom. Or maybe there was a boom, boom. Maybe there was a boom, boom. Oh, yeah, maybe there was a boom, boom. But not that night. Or maybe it happened that night. I don't know. I'm a lover. I always try to love people all around me. I try to take care of the people around me. So I have a big heart, maybe a small heart, but maybe my heart is full of love. Even if it's small, it works really hard. And they say small things come in, no, big things come in small packages. That's right. It's not about the size of the dog in the fight, but more about the size of the fight in the dog, says Michael Jackson. No, Michael Jordan. Oh, I love Michael Jackson so much. But I really loved my guinea pig too. And I wanted to take care of her. And so I held her in my arms all night. Or as I thought I did. And I was taking care of her. I'm the responsible adult. I'm Joey Arnold. You can count on me. Call 1-800. I need somebody to hold me tonight. I'll cuddle with you. Just call my 1-800, you know, toll-free number. I'll come there no matter where you are in the world. I'll come. I'll take care of you. But there's a side effect. There's a side effect. You call me, something horrible might happen. And that's the end of this story. If you don't know, you probably don't want to call me. You know, it's I don't know how to tell you this. It was unexpected, like Romeo and Juliet. Now I think I just gave it away. Hey, I was doing what anybody would do. You know, I was holding her, and I went to sleep, and everything was fine. Everything was fine. And then, in the morning, I woke up, and I thought to myself, Where is he? And I looked around. Where is he? She left me. Why would she leave me? After all I've done for you. You're gonna leave me? You're gonna forsake me? Why are you gonna leave me? I am a good man. I'm an honest man. I'm a trustworthy man. I don't betray people. I don't cheat on people. I don't have other girlfriends. You know? I'm not having an affair. I'm not doing any of those things. You know that you could love me. So are you gonna leave me? You know, I don't like it when people leave me. I don't want people to leave me, but sometimes in my life, people leave me. I become sad and angry and confused and emotional. I feel all these things inside me. When I feel that way, I don't know what to do or how to feel or what to do or what to think or where to go or what to eat. Maybe I eat a lot or maybe I don't eat at all. Maybe I can't sleep. How can you sleep at night? How can you live with yourself when you feel like people don't believe in you, people don't count on you, and she's gone, but I'm on a bunk bed. It's almost like I'm on a boat, but it's more like I'm on a bunk bed. And what could be the problem? I don't know. But then I thought, where did you go? Are you Spider-Man? Spider-Man guinea pig? Spider-Man, Spider-Man guinea pig. Gonna jump off. I need to take a break because I'm so fat. Tonight, I'm gonna rat. I'm gonna rat on you. But, you know, my father would call him Rat and would call the mice the rats and the cats mice. No, call the cats rats too. And I think that's funny. But this part of the story is not. It's not. Because I'm thinking to myself, like, what did you do? Where did you go? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand. And I wanted to love you. Where did you go? Oreo. I'm like Mario and Luigi. And you're like my Princess Toadstool. Peace of the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, I love you so much. Why do you have to go off with Bowser? And Luigi and Wario. And those kangaroo guys and the Koopas and party with them and have like a three-way or something with them. And I don't know, what is a three-way? Like a three-way call or something? I don't know, but I felt so deteriorated like my Arnold Attic films. Like I just feel like so like smothered like a pillow underneath a man named Black Web. Oh, I just feel so like I don't want to spend more time with my socks or with my mother. I just want to get to the bottom of this. I want to find out what happened. Where did you go? And then I felt it. I felt it. I felt it. I felt a bump underneath my back. Because it's in the morning because it's the next day. Because, you know, the Tuesday night I slept with my guinea pig, and Wednesday morning I wake up and I didn't see my guinea pig, but then underneath my back, when I was laying down on the bed, was a bump, some kind of bump, and I felt it, and I grabbed something from underneath me, and it was my guinea pig. And she was not She was not breathing. And I was thinking to myself, I killed her. The first girl that I ever slept with all night, I killed. And it seems like that's the life that I'm living. And I'm going to continue to follow that pattern of killing things or killing people, because I make those mistakes. I make the wrong decisions, and then people die. And then I miss the opportunity to tell them that I love them so much before they go. And you could say maybe it's not my fault. It was that damn guinea pig going underneath me, and she shouldn't. But nonetheless, maybe I shouldn't have slept with her. So there are consequences for sleeping with girls. You might kill them. I know you want to say, well, I can't kill a real girl. And I say, well, maybe you can if you're really fat. Luckily, I wasn't that fat, but I was much bigger. I was much bigger than my partner. Much bigger, and it was really unfortunate. So the moral of the story is don't sleep with girls because you might kill them. I killed my guinea pig, and I also have killed other things too. Maybe a snake, maybe some mice, and other times I felt like I could have saved Blake or Tiffany or maybe other people, but like, oh, it is, you feel so sad. And so this is just a sad story. I try to give you some jokes, and I try to make it sound so wonderful, like, because it's so funny. Oh, her name's Oreo. I slept with her. And, oh, the first woman I ever slept with. And oh, I'm a playboy. Oh, I'm a pimp. Oh, I'm a lady killer. Oh, I'm just doing it like I'm a pimp daddy. Oh man, Mac daddy. Oh, I'm a Mac daddy. I'm Mac daddy on people, and I hump on humpback whales, and a free willy. And I have a free willy. I have the biggest free willy ever. You want to go see my free willy? I'm gonna free the willy. I'm gonna free the whales. I'm gonna free the slaves and the black people, and I'm gonna free the planet of the apes and free them. And I'm gonna be free and wild like Girls Gone Wild. And I'm gonna be hooked on drugs and hooked on girls and hooked on phonics, and I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go down. You're gonna enjoy the ride. And I can tell you all these wonderful things, and they feel so wonderful. But life is short. And as fun as it is, you still can't ignore some things, some decisions that